Okay, somehow I'm not even late today. I was about to be late. I can tell you that. I was about to be thoroughly late because the way that I've got my my PC set up at the minute, basically there's like a wire covering the bottom right of my screen, which means that I can't like see the time. Which in theory is nice sometimes. Sometimes when I'm getting nervous about Silent Hill 2, there's a part of me that's like checking the time to be like, oh my god, I've only been playing half an hour and I'm so scared. Oh, I've been playing 45 minutes, when will it end? So when I can't see the time, I can't do that, which is cool, I guess. Yeah, I was thoroughly losing track of time because, so, there's no one here at the minute. If there is anyone, like, basically, I'm addressing the one, maybe two people that have been watching my Silent Hill 2 VODs. First of all, hi. Second of all, I feel like it seems like the only content I do is streaming. And that is true. And even then, I stream twice a week, approximately 1.5 hours. But I do, in theory, also, occasionally, edit a couple of YouTube videos. Like a couple, one a year, on average. And it tends to be my best of video. And, oh wait, hold on, earphones in for this. Hello? That was loud today.
Gabbo wabbo mimbly wa woo barami tip tap top Yakult gibbon.
Slipping in Yakult there. I was thoroughly enjoying the gibberish, and then something about seeing the yogurt drink Yakult in there really took me out of it, Corvus. I would give that a 4 out of 10. In the gibberish quadrant. You were heading for a full 9 or 10. And it was just at the end there. Even Gibbon I'm happy with. Gibbon is a monkey. And monkeys are silly. So that would have been fine. That would have fit in. It was the Yakult. Yakult's very serious. That's for adults who like dairy products. Also, hello ladies. Damn, okay, here we go. Crazy. Super crazy. You know what's even crazier? So, I got Twitch, like, affiliate status in April of 2020. So over 5 years ago, which is crazy. But it was while I was playing Hollow Knight, as we all know. And it was also around the time, I think it was shortly after I'd done, it was somewhere between, like, the Soul Master, is it Soul Master? Soul Master boss and Mantis Lords. By Mantis Lords, I had subs, like, as an option. But it's crazy, because 5 years later, Trash is on a 59-month resub. Corvus is on a 58-month resub. And Silksong is actually out and available, and I'm not playing it! Corvus is playing it, and I'm really jealous. And Trash is playing it, and I'm really jealous. However, I've been hearing that some of the early game difficulty balancing is a little... Maybe the best way to describe it is, from what I've heard, Silksong difficulty level, particularly early game, almost seems to be built around the premise of it being DLC. So obviously when Silksong was first being developed, like 6-7 years ago, it was originally like a Kickstarter funded DLC for Hollow Knight. So it kind of makes sense that your design philosophy would be, okay, it's very late stage DLC. It'll be like an extra difficulty setting, right? It'll be like, you play as Hornet and it's like a hard mode plus. So it kind of makes sense that it would be difficult. But then, you know, years and years pass and it's 2025 and Silksong, particularly in gaming culture hype, has become enough of its own thing that in my head I kind of just circle back around to like, it's itself gonna be an entry point for Hollow Knight. Like, you starting Hollow Knight assumes the same level of skill as a player as you starting Silksong. And I've heard that's not true. Yeah, I've heard Silksong fun, but Silksong hard. And I think that's because there's like a little bit of leftover feeling in development that it's like Hollow Knight DLC still, kinda. It's even priced like expensive. It's priced like DLC, which is impressive, and I'm amazed and very like proud that they've priced it so cheap. But it definitely, from the sounds of it, doesn't play like I've not played Hollow Knight in years, and I have a feeling I'm gonna find Silksong really hard. I will say, from like 2 hours in the area, difficulty level is like endgame Hollow Knight, so Kingdom's Edge, Queen's Gardens, and it only goes up from there. That's crazy to me, and I'm really scared. Oh, also I saw Trash said rewatch Mantis Lord's video today, Blue Green. With Blue Rings, they've been playing Hollow Knight and it has origins of so many bits. It actually does, doesn't it? Weirdly crazy Trash. I rewatched that the other day. I was feeling like, you know when you're on a bit of like a nostalgia kick? Can you imagine how potent a nostalgia kick is when you have like edited videos of experiences you had 5 years ago? Oh, there's something special about it. Something about a nostalgia kick. And I can be like, oh, I'm nostalgic about when I was playing Hollow Knight. I'll just go watch my 30 minutes total edited content. Like, I didn't realize it at the time. At the time, I was editing it for fun because I do enjoy video editing. But I don't think I realized that in 5 years' time, my 24-year-old self would be watching it like, wow, this is like a home video for me. But yeah, I was rewatching it. So many bits are in that. I also used to reference things more. I used to say, like, stinky, poopy, haha. I've lost the ability, like, it looks like I was better at remembering, like, meme quotes, and I've lost that. But also, Mantis Lords took me, like, at least 10, 15 tries in that one video. And it's very obvious that I wasn't emotionally impacted, and it's very obvious that I was having fun and didn't feel embarrassed. And it's like, I feel like me becoming embarrassed at not being good at video games is like biblical levels of Adam and Eve eating the apple and becoming self-aware and embarrassed. Like, that's how it feels. It feels like Radiance was the apple in the biblical garden that made me realize that I'm not good at games and I should be embarrassed about that. Because Mantis Lords, 15 tries, 20 tries, and I'm just sat there like, oh, this is fun, you guys. I'm having so much fun. What a tough boss. What a sign of things to come. God, I'm so behind. I will say I wasn't expecting enemies to do 2 hearts of damage. Yeah, me neither. I was expecting 2 hearts of damage to be like a boss thing or a late game thing. The fact that that's early game is insane. But I've also heard from the Hollow Knight Discord that they are doing they're doing like a patch next week, I think, that should balance things out a bit. And this is the whole point I was trying to get to here in my own head. On one hand, I'm really jealous of you all for playing Silksong right now. Incredibly jealous. On the other hand, when I start playing the game, hopefully they'll have done a couple of adjustments to early game balancing. So, which is cool. You trash hive-minded that I will say. Yeah. I mean, I will say. It's a good turn of phrase. Might benefit you though, because a lot of your frustration came from Hornet's move being so different. Yeah. And I think a lot of people who are playing Silksong, like the uptick in Hollow Knight content I saw on YouTube in like the week, 2 weeks between the announcement of the release date and the actual release. Like, and it wasn't just YouTube pushing stuff to me because it realized it was popular. It was also like other people that I'm subscribed to doing first playthroughs of Hollow Knight, or doing like, oh, I only got halfway through, I'm gonna actually play it now. And I wonder how many people are playing Silksong and finding it hard, partly because they just had reacquainted themselves with Hollow Knight. Also, I directed my attention to them at the beginning, to the 2-3 people watching potentially this VOD on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I really hope you care about Silksong. I really hope you really like Silksong and not specifically Silent Hill 2. Because if you like Silent Hill 2, this isn't really great content, is it? This is James Sunderland staring at a red square. Which is a lot of my content. There's also an optional area early on that is hell, but I didn't. Oh, I might skip it. I might, like, if I encounter it and start doing it, and I directly say, oh my god, is this the optional hell area? You can tell me. Blue Green did haunt it in 4 tries and keep saying they're bad at the game. That's cool. Hey, out of curiosity, you showed them, like, you watched my Mantis Lords video, but you didn't watch my Hornet video? My Hornet video, where not only does Hornet take me 3 hours and definitely more than 4 tries, but also one of just the normal Green Path area enemies takes me about 4 or 5 tries. The guys that are, like, owlish looking, tall guys with swords. So embarrassing. You watched the Hornet video on Monday? Then how can they say they're bad at the game? They know what bad at the game is. They've seen it with their own eyes now. You're not allowed, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to appropriate bad at Hollow Knight culture when I'm right here. You're not allowed. That's mine. That's all I have. They've bounced one of the bosses you've already done. Yeah. See, I guess that's the bonus of playing it early. Is like, if you don't actually mind a particularly high level of challenge and you really did love Hollow Knight, it's probably not that bad to have some early tweaks like that. But for me, I'm glad that by the time I play, they will hopefully have solved a few things. I remember Hornet. Good lord. It was hard. I'm not good at video games, you guys. I'm really not. I'm so bad at them. I've gotten better, though. I've not gotten better at, like, putting off playing a game at a save point. Like, even playing Hollow Knight 5 years ago, the second I died and reset to a bench, i.e. in this game where I'm at a save point, I would just hang out, just saying stuff for, like, a good 5-10 minutes before I moved on. I've been streaming 12 minutes. Remember 12 minutes? The game 12 minutes? I remember 12 minutes. You've been telling them you were also genuinely bad. Yeah, it's kind of the, what is it? It's like a shared suffering. Everyone who plays Hollow Knight, even people that are, like, a little too good at games, struggle early on. Like, I was really bad at Hornet, and I wasn't great at Radiance, but there's like a very noticeable difference in me at the beginning of the game versus later. And even now, like, if I booted up Hollow Knight right now and I tried to do Hornet with, like, early level abilities, I think I would get it first try. I don't want to test that, but I think I would. Same with Mantis Lords. I fucking love Mantis Lords. I've done the version of Mantis Lords in Godhome where you fight all 3 of them, and I had a fucking blast. 3 hours in and on the way to Fungal. Fungal's nice. Also, hello Thievery! You won't stay long, you're on day 5 of a migraine. That sucks. I need to sleep, but I had to say hi. I will try not to yell and scream, even if I find it very difficult. But yeah, hopefully you can get some rest soon. But you're welcome to stick around until, like, ideally I'd be able to put you to sleep. It sounds like that would be helpful. I think I'm gonna eat your migraine. They're not kidding, they will. They've been known to do this. Corvus will eat your migraine whether you want them to or not. It's kind of not a choice. I'm glad Silksong's hard though, because it would have been disappointing if I was flying through stuff. Yeah, I can see that. I'm maybe of the mind that, given that it's a sequel, there's going to be a real mix of people that are playing it for the first time and need it to be easier. The same way that, like, or at the very least have a bit more of a curve rather than a fucking starting here and ending here. But at the same time, there's going to be lots of people that played Hollow Knight and therefore would just find it really disappointing if it was too easy. So there's a part of me that thinks, like, it already took them 6 years. Could they not have taken, like, another 3 months and added, like, a difficulty setting? Even if the only difference was early game enemies don't do 2 hearts on easy mode. They just do 1. And there's a mod for that. I know there's already a mod. Also, hello, Curie! You could be watching Kaisenat right now. Aren't you glad you're here? Kai Cenat is probably A, in the shower, B, listening to a live personal DJ, and 3, blasting strobe lights. Like, this is way more entertaining. Surely. 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 So Trash is 20 hours in, before you can tell you're less than a third of the way through the game. That's nice. That's actually really nice. That would still put the game total time at like what? Like 90 hours, which is kind of similar to Hollow Knight. Although obviously that's Hollow Knight with a lot of DLC added. Stick around while you eat your oatmeal and then dip. Oh, yummy. Yummy. I like oatmeal. Are you 8 hours into Baldur's Gate 3? Are you enjoying it? I know that a lot of people really like that game. I'm gonna start actually playing while we chat. I saw like some playthroughs of, well, some early game playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 back in the day. And by back in the day, I just kind of mean like closer to when it released. But I never really paid that much attention. Yeah, let's play Silent Hill 2. I'm just gonna go try some doors. The game's chugging a little, actually. Oh, it's like super chugging. Oh well. This is probably fine. So, like, this area is so deceptively nice, right? Are we all feeling that? Are we all feeling that this area is, like, actually kind of delightful? And I'm really not looking forward to when it becomes evil. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm just like, please, can this stop? This is awful. This was like a punishment from the game. The game's like, oh, you didn't want to play me? You just wanted to talk about Silksong? Well, okay. I'm gonna chug so hard you're gonna cry. There we go. You're having a great time trying to convince Trash to get us so we can play D&D together. That would be fun. I feel like it's bad timing with Silksong, actually, if that's your goal, though. I'm sorry, Thievery. I'm sorry for your loss of, Baldur's Gate time with Trash, because, like, September 4th, Silksong D-Day is kind of, anything onwards, I feel like, is rough. I can hear the piano. I'm not going there. I'm running around for a bit first. Died twice, keep getting to look for companions so you accidentally nerf yourself. Hey, you're trying to do it alone, and I respect that. You're trying to not mix anyone else up in the troubles you have found yourself in Baldur's Gate 3. And I know what some of those troubles are, kinda. Something... Worm in your brain? Something? Worm? Ooh. Oh, well, okay, yeah, this is like a little scarier. Yeah, like, this is like a bit more the level of scary that we're used to. You'll be playing Silksong in the background? Yeah, please do. Please do. As you should. There's no one behind the bar? Crazy. You have backtracking to do and also a boss you want to grind out. Oh no. I hate boss fights. Anyway, can't wait to play Silksong. I have heard as well that the runbacks are kind of really long in Silksong, which is admittedly a little off-putting because sometimes, like, in a game like Have a Nice Death that I played really briefly, the reason I stopped playing that is because it had, like, a really annoying long runback to any of, like, the actually fun bosses. I assure you 5 frames per second. Don't be mean, it was more like 10. It was more like 10 frames. You saw all 10 of them. Remember that strange book you found earlier? Some very odd-looking man came in a few hours back claiming it belonged to him. I didn't feel like arguing. I wanted to be through with him as soon as I could, so I gave it to him. I'm not sure how he even knew it was here. I don't think he was ever a guest. I would have remembered. Can't get it out of my head. Me when someone asks me what my favorite Kylie Minogue song is, but as much as I really like the song, I can't fully remember the name of the song. That one's for the Kylie heads. That one's for all of Kylie Minogue's Strongest Soldiers. I hope you liked that. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's just immediately go to the basement. Why not? Have you considered the commitment I'm making to Silksong right now? Silksong is a full-time job, actually. And a lifestyle. Oh, okay, it's actually quite dark down here. Maybe this area will be scary, and I'm just letting myself have hopes that are a bit too high. The runbacks can be rough, but it's fun to learn the routes. I hope so. I hope so. I think I'll have fun with even the runbacks, just because, like, I'm just praying that some of the nostalgia in my heart will simply make even the annoying things feel, like, exceptionally worthwhile. Because even if Silksong occasionally annoys me, it's still Silksong. Note to staff, be sure to clean up the fireplace in the conference room. Okay. That's good to know. So, the thing is, like, this can't be the entire... Oh, okay, no, there is the bit of the bar. Okay. I was gonna say, this can't be the entire downstairs, because the map makes it look like it is, but I have found in this game that, like, aside from the labyrinth, the map is pretty accurate to what ends up being in the area. Like, if a room is marked on the map, you'll probably go to that room. If there's no room on the map, you don't go there. You're not being very solution-oriented right now. God forbid. Heaven forbid. Let's go save the game again out of anxiety. There's a big pit. Hold on. Hold on. Twitch chat's moving fast today, and it's all stuff I care about. The horror. The horror. I'm streaming live on Twitch, and the things people have to say is interesting to me, so I want to engage with it and pause the game to do so. The horror. A big pit at the beginning of a song that sends you back to the literal starting point. You wasn't mad at the game or at yourself. Oh, even with you telling me that, Corvus, I'm falling in that pit. You know I am. You know, I can, in fact, I'm going to reenact it now. Pretend what you're seeing is Silksong gameplay. What I'll do is I'll be like, whoa, what is that? Whoa, what's that big open space? I'm going to jump in it, guys. What if it leads to somewhere really fun? And then I'll jump in and I'll just go like, I'll land on the floor in the opening area and I'll just be like, wait. Oh, it's the pit that Corvus mentioned. When that happens, don't even pay attention to me. Don't even tell me that I told myself so, because I know. Silksong could go fuck itself. No, I've always said that. You're actually a pioneer, Thievery. You've actually been pioneering Who Cares About Silksong since day one. It's been a long 6 years for you. You did a crazy sequencing game last night. It was incredible. Very Bloodborne moment. Oh no, don't say that. That scares me. That scares me. I was really bad at Bloodborne. I was really bad at Bloodborne. Okay, even though I've only been streaming for 24 minutes and I've only been playing the game for 10 minutes, and by playing the game I mean I walked around 3 areas and opened 2 doors, I do need to take a very quick break, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm back. I'm cool. Sorry, it's because I've actually been sat at my desk for like an hour already. Because I was editing a video. Let me catch up with Twitch chat and then I'll play. I promise. I promise. I also enjoy that if someone was here 20 minutes ago and was like, oh, this is boring, I'll come back in 20 minutes, she'll probably be playing the game by then. Conceptually, I've not done anything. It's the same. Anyway, how punishing the game is kind of feels like Bloodborne. That's a little upsetting, but that's okay. The nostalgia of Hollow Knight will get me through. The more you talk about games, I realize I'm not a gamer. Any game that has any form of stress element is not for me, which is most games. No, but Thievery, like, you're still a gamer if you feel like you play any games, like, at all. I'm a very strong supporter of, like, if you play Stardew Valley, you're a gamer. Obviously, there's depth to it. It's not like you do 5 minutes of Stardew Valley and you're a gamer. But also, like, there's no, like, boundary for it. I think any game, in theory, can have some amount of stress. Like, Stardew Valley can be stressful. But it's also that some games, the fun is the stress. Whereas I feel like with Stardew Valley, the fun is not the stress. But also, like, God, things like Firewatch or What Remains of Edith Finch. They're games, but I wouldn't say they're stressful in, like, your skill determines the experience. Because I feel that about a lot of games, where I'm not very good at them, and the game wants you to be good at them, which is then kind of stressful. But a lot of games are like, they don't want you to be good at them. They just want you to see them. They want you to see that they're there. And I think those are fun, and they still count as games. Like, I don't think the benchmark for whether a thing is a game is whether it inherently is difficult. I'm taking off my jumper, by the way. Like, I don't think there's inherent value. It's like people that only play video games on a hard mode or an extreme difficulty mode if it's available, because otherwise they don't feel like they've actually played it. I think that's bullshit. I think easy mode counts. You know? Anyway, I'm back, I'm catching up. Farm simulations in Magic Town. That sounds fun. Because I like Stardew. I like The Sims. I've played those things. A lot of games that are like story experiences can be really, really fun. Something like this is stressful more because it's horror, but there is also a skill element that I find stressful. Oh, but I'm staff, I promise. Or at least I could be staff, like, hypothetically. It's so dark.
Did I scare you?
Oh! No, she did. I didn't even know she was in here.
You did. I guess I deserved it, huh? The fart face that I am.
Haha, and you hate your wife.
Then again, maybe you're not so bad. Just...
What made this girl change her tune? She hated us.
So...
How'd she finally get here?
Planned? I think I saw a dark room back there you could lock me up in.
Hahaha, funny. She will.
No. I think you've had enough. For now.
God, I hope she means that. And I hope she's like the video game speaking to me, saying that I can have a little bit of a chill time.
Isn't she? Come on, tell me.
I mean, maybe.
I wish I knew.
But...
Oh, Ace Attorney is also fun.
She said it in her letter.
Occasionally annoying, but also you can just look stuff up and then you're having a fun time anyway.
So there really is a letter?
Oh.
Yeah, we just can't have it because this child hates us. And is a ghost or something.
Just don't tell Rachel, okay?
There's a Rachel now?
Who's Rachel?
She's our nurse. I took it from her locker.
This is definitely a ghost child. We have a dead wife who died of illness, and then this child is talking about a shared nurse and is in this hell.
I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone.
Ooh,
Far
interesting.
away now, In a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left.
Everyone's a ghost in this place.
You are.
I'm even starting to think that perhaps the main character is not alive as you would be led to believe.
About James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please, give him a
Aw.
chance.
He isn't nice to her?
It's true, he can be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much. But underneath,
I don't
he's
know.
a really sweet
He's
person.
been mostly okay. He has his
I love
moments.
you, Laura. I love you like my
Aw.
very own daughter. I wish things were different. I wish we could be happy together, like we talked about.
Does she look like James to anyone else? Spitting
Maybe
image, so it's
so.
not just me.
I know you will.
Maybe
have
a
good
little.
life.
I can't tell how
You're
much of it though is that I'm not very good at
smart,
like
beautiful
facial
girl.
recognition, and she's
Happy
short and
80th
blonde.
Birthday, Laura. Your friend.
Is this the hypothetical fictional ghost daughter of Mary and James?
Laura. How old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
When did our wife die again?
Yeah, I mean... Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here?
No, I think alternatively
Is this-
everyone's a ghost.
Quiet?
Because this
beautiful
place is not
place?
quiet or beautiful.
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me
Interesting.
all her pictures. She really wanted to come back.
And she did as a ghost. Okay.
She also talked a lot about you, you know? She even...
What? What is it?
Okay. Silent Hill, more like Silent Hell.
It kind of was his other letter.
That could be...
the one
I
was
think
for
you could be onto something here.
The envelope had your name on it.
I think you might be cracking the code, in fact, Curie.
I wanted to. This one time, I almost did. Figured
Yeah, we probably
you didn't
don't deserve
to
it.
have it.
I'm so anti-main
Then
character.
I thought, Mary wouldn't want me to keep it from you. So I just sort of kept it for you. Here.
I hope the letter is just, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I'm not in Silent Hill, I'm dead, I hate you, I hate you. It's true, Mo's walked past me IRL 1,000 times without recognizing me. Yeah, I've walked past people in real life and they've like looked me in the eye and said my name and I've not even noticed that they were there.
What?
And that's real.
I didn't take it. I swear.
That's real and sad.
I must have lost it. I gotta find it.
Laura!
Okay, great. Now she's running around this haunted hotel looking for a letter. I don't even care about the letter. I don't care about the letter. Like, hypothetically, if she's here, surely we... Oh. I can stand on. I can stand on the plant for some reason? Okay, cool. Great. No jump mechanic, but I guess there is that. That's nice. Universal mellow IRL experience. Yeah, it's partly because I'm not so great at recognizing things with my eyes. It's also because I'm not so great at looking. Okay, something about that is unsettling. Yeah, so firstly, it's because I'm not so good at seeing things with my eyes. It's also because I'm not so good at looking up when I walk. I like to look at the world around me in a very, looking at the floor kind of angle. My logic is, if I look at the floor when I walk, and someone that I don't know wants to talk to me, then I genuinely don't notice. The natural, unfortunate endpoint here that I'm sure you can see coming is that if someone that I do want to talk to tries to talk to me, I also still can't talk to them. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, one could say, that I can engage as little as I would like, but it's also kind of not as much as I would like. It's kind of out of my control. It's just kind of engaging a little. Dead, you idiot, get wrecked. It does seem funny to me that after everything the main character has seen in this place, he finds out that this little girl was in hospital with his wife who is dead and is currently alive and well and wandering around this place. And his first thought is like, oh, this means my wife's alive, and not, oh, this means this little girl is dead. I just feel like that's the first conclusion I'd come to, but what do I know? One time I said hello to Milo IRL and she looked me right in the eye and said, get away from me, you complete stranger, I have no idea who you are, and maced me. Yeah. But you know, we laugh about it now. We think it's funny now, Corvus. Now we can laugh and say, ho 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 ho, how hilarious that that set of circumstances happened. How crazy. Oh, great. Back to Scary Hill, I guess. Yep. I didn't miss this hill being quiet. I have to say, I kind of preferred it when it was like actually Silent Hill and not Scary Hill. I know that's something I got to experience for like 2 minutes at most, but it was a nice 2 minutes. It was nice while it lasted, I gotta say. Couldn't this hotel be like a little nicer? Like a bit. I always look at the floor when I walk, or I will forget how to walk. Yeah, see? Ugh, gross, okay. See, it can be very difficult to know where you're going or how to do it. And we all know this. We all know that looking around is difficult. That's why none of us try. Okay, great. Scary Hill. Can we quote this? Chat, clip that. Chat, clip that now. Or else. Okay, let's head right because it's a little more limited. Let's simplify our experience by going this way. That was rude. Oh, and you're still going? Oh, no. It's just a different person. It's just legs. Oops. Or legs. Change to your gun, my guy. And load. Reload. Resident Evil load. This game hates me. Why don't these extremely hard enemies all respawn when I leave the room to heal? It's almost like they shouldn't be allowed. You killed them once. Is that not enough? Should that not be the end of things? I think so. Okay, not allowed in there. That's fine. Didn't want to go in there anyway. Oh, I'm allowed in here! Yippee! It's nice in here, it's cozy. I should just stay. In loving memory of Sean Mitchell, the family regret to inform you of his passing, and funeral service will be held at the St. Stella Church. We'll hold a small reception. Yeah, see, I just feel like, especially at this point in the game is definitely leading me down the everyone's a ghost path. Yeah, oops all legs. Oops, it's ghosts. And I oop. Lots of these things. Okay, now I'm heading out this hallway and I'm turning left and checking 102. 102 I think is the room I got a key for. So I do think, in fairness, this is where I'm supposed to go. Which is nice. Oh, scary. Scary, spooky. That leads into... So that would get me into 103. Let's do 102 first. Might as well. Let's engage with this scary, scary doll before we do anything. I'm gonna leave that medicine with that teddy bear. I think he needs it more than me. You know what they say? Never take medicine from a teddy bear. Because if you take medicine from a teddy bear, the teddy bear will take medicine from you? Yeah. That's what they say. We all know this. Oh. Oh, it's nice in here. It's mice in here. It's lice in here, you guys. Team Cherry made Silksong specifically to spite you. They actually did, though. They waited until you'd 112%ed the game and everything. They were like, you can't have this until you're really good. And then once you're really good, we'll make a game that's really hard. How about that, How about that? How'd you like that, they said. And you went, still mostly. Still do like that, to be fair, though. This is really nice. I like it here. I know it's gonna get scarier, but like, I'm having fun. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. People have said that to me my whole life. The thing about the teddy bear? Yeah. Yeah, they do. They were warning you in particular, Thievery, because they knew you'd steal from the teddy bear otherwise. They warned you, and you know, good on you. You've not disobeyed the rules, but they did take special care to let you know what's up. They did specifically call you out as a person that needed to be told about the teddy bear thing. And not for no reason. Well, would you rather have a 10% chance of every building you walk into being a Silent Hill version of that you have to solve puzzles to leave, or actively run for mayor of whatever city you live in every other year forever? Oh, when you say actively, do you mean like I have to campaign? Like I have to try? Like I have to like put time and energy into running for mayor? Actively campaigning. See, I still think I'm gonna go for that. I think, like, yeah, I'm not trying to diminish the amount of effort that it takes to run in a mayoral election. It's more that, like, I'm sure there's cycles, you know? I'm sure you run for, like, it's not as if people are running for mayor all year round, right? Like, they have to take breaks. So it wouldn't be like 100% of my life. It would just be like most of my life running for mayor. And hey, who knows? Maybe I'd even have fun. Maybe I'd change things. Corvus, you've presented to me either that I risk my life in horror environments, 1 out of 9 buildings forever, or I have a chance to change the world. Or am I limited to mayor? Like, if I run for mayor and I become mayor and I'm really good at being mayor and everyone really loves me as the mayor and they think, damn, in fact, it would be nice if she had a more senior position in government. Am I not allowed, like, my upper limit of governmental responsibility is being the mayor? Oh, yeah, I see you. No, I get you. I get you first. You technically did get me first, but, like, I kind of got you. Like, kinda. That's interesting. 105 is just closed from both ends. Trying again. Anyway. He's doing really well in the fight. Okay, so what if I got really impatient and threw myself at the enemy? Oh, that's so me vibes. No, but like, what if you really wanted to win even quicker? What if you really wanted that and you deserved it? Oh! Oh, stop it! They always get me first. I always see them and they still always get me. It's becoming rude. It's not even scary at this point. It's just upsetting. Start doing the rules. But you do! Oh, I guess I've... Maybe the apple will work. No, didn't work. What room's this? 107? Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, they have asked to not... Oh, sorry. No, that's not a do not disturb. That's please clean the room. Oh, well, in that case, I should be allowed in to clean. I'm here to clean. I'm not here to make trouble, you guys. I'm just here to clean. Mayor's re-elected? Do you have to quit and run again? You make a good point. Do I have to quit and run again? Like, if I run for mayor and I'm elected, do I then have to, like, do my mayoral duties whilst also preparing to run again the next year? And then I have to quit specifically so I can rejoin the election cycle? Just because at a certain point it seems counterintuitive, you know? Like, if I've ran for mayor and I've been elected as mayor, just let me be the mayor. Hedera Helix seems to have some kind of pest. Separate from the rest of the plants or they'll all die. It's a metaphor. For something. I can't tell you what yet because it's spoilers. And because I also don't quite know myself, but it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor because clearly someone did not listen and all of the plants are dead. Okay. I guess I leave this room and I go left. Try the storage room next. Mayor's here elected on a 4-year basis. Interesting. But I still have to run every year according to the rules. So according to the rules, even if I'm elected for 4 years, I still have to go again. And those are the rules, which as we've heard and all agreed, Corvus does not make. The rules Corvus does not make. Aww. I'm not allowed anywhere fun. Hedera Helix is just common ivy. Oh, cool. Fun plant facts. I am resident now. Yippee! My first order as president is everyone has to be less stupid. It's gonna be tough, you guys. And I promise you don't have to... Well, you're all fine. But I promise the people, they don't have to do it alone. I'll help. Maybe not me specifically, because I gotta admit, I'm also quite stupid. But like, I'll get experts, and I promise they're gonna make it so much easier for us all to think. Thinking was hard. It will be easy when I'm president. You should launch your own cryptocurrency. This feels somewhat like out of sync with me being president. I just feel like if I'm the president, I shouldn't have a cryptocurrency. And funny thought, just spitballing here, you guys, but maybe even if you're not the president, you shouldn't have a cryptocurrency. What do we all think of that? That's just a crazy new idea I'm running with, but let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. That's enough screen time for me today. I moved my head a little too fast and got a spike through my eyes. Oh my god, okay, that sounds awful. Go get some rest, Thievery. Thank you for stopping by, but yeah, go get some sleep, hopefully. Go sit in the dark. Go away. What do I have? Like, what have I... Oh, hey, you guys, if I look at this again, do you get it? It's like 20 minutes ago and like 50 minutes ago. Also, hello! Hello, Confused! Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I hope you weren't here 20 minutes ago when I was just looking at this red box, because I mean it. Like, okay, let's all imagine a hypothetical person that showed up at the start of the stream, saw me talking about Silksong, looking at this box, and then they went away for 20 minutes because they were like, oh, you know, some streamers do a bit of a pre-stream where they just talk for a bit and then start the game. So I'll come back in 20 minutes and I'm sure she'll be playing the game. And then they come back 20 minutes later. I'm still looking at the box. They don't know it, but I have done something. But you couldn't tell. So they think, okay, a bit annoying, but maybe the streamer just has a particularly long pre-stream. So they go away and they come back another 25 minutes later and and that's now, we've caught up to now and I'm still looking at the box. How do you think that would feel? Also, I just got nervous. I'm gonna save again, just in case. Just in case I didn't save. I can't remember. I forgot. You and I snapped my Pro Controller of an optional enemy encounter? Valid. I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake the other day, and I did the penultimate boss of the game, and it's a 5-stage boss fight, and I got to about midway through stage 4, and then I died, and I felt such a rush of genuine, very real anger that specifically this glass, I looked at this glass on the coffee table and I imagined smashing it into bits with my mind. For a second, I felt like if I looked at it with all of the feelings I had in my heart, it would simply burst into a billion little pieces. Looked up from Silksong and you're in the same spot. If Trash only looks up from Silksong every 20 minutes, perceivably nothing happens. Okay. Room 312 and Sunrise Wing, 2nd floor. So I guess that's one thing I haven't tried. I actually haven't tried going upstairs. I've tried going everywhere else, I suppose. Well, up we go. Have I been around there? Yeah, I think I've been around there. Let's go upstairs. Oh, or do you want to invest in real estate instead? Get foreign presidents to stay at your own hotels. See, now that sounds like more of the kind of thing I could do. Okay, I promise I've stopped moving for a reason. It's because the game's chugging, so I'm just giving it a second to, like, load. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess if what you're proposing is that I become mayor and then I get elected into a position of great power in a government, you're giving me options for what my form of, like, financial bias will be. You've given me the option of cryptocurrency or real estate. I just think real estate is my option. Real estate. Real Estate. Real Madrid. The football team. It's really nice here. I don't know what to feel about it. God, they really want me to know where these light bulbs are. Too bad I'm barely paying attention. So what do I have a key? I have a key for the sunrise. Okay, actually, I feel like one of these, there's gonna be 3 doors. Yeah, there's a sunrise suite, and then I imagine there's gonna be like a scary dark nighttime suite or something. Sunrise wing, and then what's over here, just for my own peace of mind. The president of Venezuela was actually launched a crypto coin with the same guys that launched Trump coin. Kind of does make me want to die, thievery. I feel like a lot of things that I learn about the world make me feel not so great to be a part of it. That's why I would rather be mayor than have to be in Silent Hill 2 in a hypothetical scenario where those are my 2 options. I just feel like being in Silent Hill 2 would make the world a worse place, whereas being mayor could only be helpful. I hate ants, and one day you'll understand. One day. If you're like 20 hours into the game though, and that's when you're encountering ants, can you imagine? I might get to the ants at the end of 2025. Like, how long do we think Silksong is gonna take me to play, you guys? First of all, I won't be good at it, so everything will take me like 10 more tries than the average. And second of all, it's a really long game. Oh yeah, no, I see you. Oh my god, wait. Oh, wait. I think there's shit everywhere up here, actually. Oh, you guys, I actually think this area might be full of enemies. I think the reason it's not too, like, scary on paper is because it's actually going to be very intense in terms of what I have to deal with. Okay, go on. Oh! Ah! They got me. They got me. That's really embarrassing. That was really embarrassing, actually. Shut up! Why is this a room full of mannequins? Why the fuck would they do this? Why would this be a thing? It's a hotel, for Christ's sakes. Why would it be full of mannequins? I'm not kidding you guys. Why? Someone answer me! Someone explain the mannequin hotel lore. I get someone else to do the dying for me, you know? Yeah, I know what you mean, Curie. I get what you're getting at here, and yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I feel that vibe. I love how much power Miller thinks mayors have. They have more than me. Tell me I'm wrong, Corvus. Tell me that I, Melomaniac, have more power over my society than a local mayor. Oh, well, that's horrible. Where's that coming from? Is that coming from in there or up there? Maybe I'll just mute the game for a bit. Maybe that's what I need, actually. I can't see what in there is causing the game to be loud, so I'll just jump in. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. This literally is the nurse's station. Maybe I shouldn't have been so surprised that there was a nurse in here and that she wanted to kill me. Yippee. I love checking in the Scary Nighttime Suite at my local Premier Inn. They all have one. MSS. Oh, that's Mary. Probably. Don't be shy. Pick it up. There's got to be more pages than that, my guy. Don't just look at the front and go, oh, the medical records of my wife. I'll just leave those be. I'll just leave those be alone.
Could your local mayor do this, Toad? Rail Mestarchi?
It might. Maybe my local mayor couldn't, but I'm sure if I was local mayor, I could rail Estachi. I would find a way. I'm more powerful than every local mayor combined. Tell me I'm wrong. Sorry, no, I just realized I can't have it both ways. I'm less powerful than any single mayor. See, I don't feel bad taking medical supplies from these cabinets, because they're mine. But I did feel bad when I took them from the bear. Why is it getting so scary? Oh, I'm muting the game. I can't do this. I just won't play if it keeps making those noises. I have a feeling this door won't work, but I'm really scared if it does. Oh, it does. Oh no. Okay, it was just her. She's fine. I also so not good at this, and I'm backtracking to earlier areas because new movement upgrade. Oh, that's fun. See, this is why I just feel like backtracking in Hollow Knight and probably hopefully Silksong is just kind of fun. It's just fun because it's like, oh yay, I get to explore. Whereas I feel like I didn't like exploring in something like Bloodborne because the movement wasn't very fun. Whereas the movement in Hollow Knight is fun. Yippee, fun, you guys. Yay, fun. Everybody join me and say, yay, fun. All at the same time. Jesus Christ. Why is this hotel chugging the game more than anything we've seen so far? Why? Well, I found the hotel's mannequin room, as all hotels have. Oh my god, I'm really behind on Twitch chat. Thank you! Thank you for saying yay fun. I hope you all meant it. Not that I can tell, you know. But I like to believe you all meant it. I like to believe that when you just said yay fun, you said it because you were having the most fun you've ever had. Oh, scary noise. Scary why? Oh, that's why. Ooh! I've never seen her get up like that. Jesus Christ. All that because I didn't go over and double check that she was dead. Well, you have your wish, Queen. I'm doing it, and the game hates me for it. I have died about 30 times in the last hour. Hey, at least you're getting through attempts pretty quick. How have you been finding the runbacks long in a way that's been annoying, Trash, or has it just been like, oh no, I just died, that's okay though, I get a little opportunity to sort of test myself and do something else? Ah, I see. No employee elevator for me. Instead, the game is just gonna chug. You know what? I'm really embarrassed of myself for doing this, but I'm gonna run back down to the save point and I'm gonna save. Not even out of nervousness, but just out of like, I think, a reasonable paranoia that given how the game's chugging to get today, it'll just like reset my progress. I'm now on your second monitor where you play Palia. I do enjoy. It's big over here. Wow! Wow, there's so much space, Curie. I feel like I've been let out of a tiny, tiny mobile prison. Thank you. Thank you for setting me free. I needed this. Okay. God, which side to explore? Let's go back right, because I feel bad that I immediately beelined to the cloakroom and stopped exploring what was immediately in front of me. But in my defense, it's kind of scary over here. Anyway, guys, do you think I should save? I think I'm gonna save. Jesus Christ. Of course there's a save point right here. And of course I immediately walked onto this floor, did something else, went and saved downstairs. Okay. The one who soared. Cool. Imagine if Mello saved. Yeah, we can imagine, but like I don't think it's gonna happen. We all like to think about hypothetical truths in this world, but it doesn't make them more likely. We can imagine that I would save the game as much as we would like. Revelations, a new understanding. This one doesn't have an author. Fascinating. Anonymous, or as I like to say, orphan_account. Oh! I need 4 books for my bookshelf. To unlock something. 2 of them are in here. Delightful. 3 of them are in here. Dare I say it, perhaps a 4th one in here? Dare I say it? Dare I say that? Do you all dare me to say that? The game's chugging. I'm just looking at books. They're not even real books, I swear. Really depends on the run back. Some later in the game do look hellish. Oh, that's disturbing. Stalwart to the end. Okay. Let's see. Let's piece these together. Let's figure out what little clue the game has set aside for me. Stalwart to the end, Pride Before the Fall, Revelations, The One Who Soared. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to understand about this. Okay, books are typically in alphabetical order of their, like, author's last name, but 2 of them don't have any authors, so that's the question. Maybe I should save. Maybe I should save you guys. Because I speak for the great hypothetical. You make them up! We all know the truth, Corvus. Don't lie. Yeah, okay. Okay, no, I'm gonna just randomly test something. So excuse me, we use Dewey Decimal System here. Fuck, I should have known, Aqua. I should have known. Well, okay, let me just use my thorough understanding and knowledge of the Dewey Decimal System that I have. Now I understand which order these books are supposed to go in. It's obviously Revelations, followed by Stalwart Till the End. And then it's obviously Burroughs, and then it's obviously this. You guys, I don't think that was correct. Let's just test a few things out. Through process of elimination, if I do this enough times, it does have to be correct. "24 combinations? See, that's not that many. I have time. Admittedly, if I was gonna brute force it, I feel like maybe... I solved it! I knew the answer the whole time, you guys. I promise. That was actually from my brain. I made it look like I was brute forcing it, but what I actually did is I worked it out. I just wanted to build up the dramatic tension. Did it work? Did you all feel tense? I felt tense. I felt like there was some real drama afoot. And it was all through my creation. Ooh, okay, cool. Scary paper room. Okay, door to 217. Picture of a bloody door. That's not great. Oh, scary bloody light bulb. Oh, it wants a light bulb that isn't scary and bloody. That makes sense. Help! Help. I can't believe the code isn't help, help. Interesting. And then a picture of that. Oh, okay. I have a feeling that those are the locations of the light bulbs. Because we know that one of them is outside. One of them is in 217. which would make sense because I think we have a key to... No, we don't have a key to 217, but... no, okay, I don't know where I was going with that, actually. I don't know what I was trying to do. Interesting. Okay, so that doesn't work from this side. It's just brick. No, I'm not saying that, actually. I was going to say something, but I've changed my mind. It has been bricked over, is what I'm going to say. Interesting. Okay, so... We know what you were going to say. No, you don't. You have no idea. My mind is unknowable. So, we've done all of the first floor. The only thing left is room 107. We've kind of done the basement. There's obviously the Venus Tears bar, but I think that is gonna be something we unlock later. The third floor is, I think, where we're probably gonna end or something. So obviously 312 is the room that we think Mary is in, potentially, if she's real. So I just feel like that's where this section's gonna end. Like, it makes the most sense. So we have one room of this floor, the outdoor bit, one room of the basement, the entire third floor, and approximately 3/4 of the second floor. That's okay. We're making good progress. And I think I understand the puzzle, kinda. So there are 3 places where there are light bulbs, and we need 3 light bulbs for the music box. I also think the music box is what's going to give us the key to room 3112 or something. 312 upstairs. So these are the locations. The one giving me pause is the one that's just like a bloody door. Like, yeah, I guess that could be anywhere. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think we've read anything that would give us any idea of, I don't think this would give us any idea of, like, the code key. Also, now that I'm actually reading this myself, and it says at the end, like, happy 8th birthday, Laura, she's so a ghost. 3 years ago, our wife died. Shortly after, Laura turned 8. Shortly after, Laura died, and now she's a ghost here. How would you not, like, put those things together in your head? Like, if you were main character James, I just don't understand how it wouldn't occur to you that that's even, like, a possibility. That your wife is definitely dead the way that you remember her being. And that someone else is just a ghost. Mummy says she has paws, Willow furry. No, I'm not a furry. No, JK, unless. No, but I'm not. I can't even claim that. You wish. You all wish I was a furry. But I'm not. And I never have been. And I never will be. And it's sad, but it's just the way it is. Let's just try going upstairs. I think it'll be more fun. Oh, well. That's closed off. Closed off except for one particularly scary hole. I can draw you a Fursona. No! I mean, you're allowed. I'm gonna say no, but, like, I don't... That's for you. Like, if you draw me a Fursona, I need you to embrace that that is a project for your happiness in this life. Yeah, no, I see you. Okay. still going crazy, so there's somewhere else, someone else even. Where are you? Oh, you're there! Nope. You're over there. Just like... There we go. That's nice. Thank you. Stay in one place for me, please. Thank you. Still going crazy. What else is left? God, just a shit ton of scary hallways, huh? Not the nicest thing in the world. I'm never expecting any of these doors to work. And it's really alarming when they do work. Have you considered getting new headphones? No, I've muted the game. My headphones work in one ear. I've just also separately muted the entire game. It's for myself, I promise. It's for peace of mind. Like, I know I'm not making the quickest progress in the world. I'm under no illusion that I'm, like, setting a speedrun time for this game. But, I'm definitely making quicker progress than I would be making if I was able to hear the game. And I don't think that's surprising for me. I'm not so good at horror game noise. I've never liked, like, horror noises. Like, whenever I've watched horror movies in my life, if they're ever too scary, I just mute them. Okay, where's that coming from? I can tell the audio is... Oh, yeah, okay, you. Okay. Yeah, like 90% of horror is noises. And I'm not just saying that, that's like true. When you turn your radio off, it makes you stealthy if you're not going to use the radio to alert you. Oh, really? I didn't actually know that. I just assumed that having the, like, I'm guessing you mean the icon in the top left is, like, the visualization of having the radio on or off. I didn't even know that was an option. That's kind of cool. See, so, Aqua. That's a really good suggestion for, like, that would be really good for me. Like, you're right. If I'm not gonna listen to the audio, I might as well, like, get a benefit out of it. It's just, as much as I'm not listening to the game, I have, like, I don't know, I feel like it's hard to believe, but I actually have been finding it really helpful to be able to just quickly look in that top left and see if I'm supposed to be scared. Like, it's been legitimately kind of useful as, like, a visual clue. Because, like, I can't hear it. Like, it is the sound that scares me. But it has been really useful, like, seeing if there's something that I even should be concerned about. I honestly thought the top left thing was a heart rate thing for streamers. Really? Oh, I guess that would make sense, right? Like, if it's been popping off at scary bits where I'm sat here, like, fuck, where, what's happening? So... It's supposed to be like a visual representation of the noise, basically. So, like, if the top left is going crazy, it should correspond with the noise. So, yeah, I have the game muted just to make me progress, because I am a coward. I'm a big old cow and a big old baby. I have an earphone in, but it's kind of just... It's kind of a trick. It's kind of a ruse. This is to trick you into thinking that I can hear the game. And then the top left, like, wiggle thingy is so that I can, like, still detect when I should be nervous. And ironically, it does coincide with when my heart rate picks up. Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who's the sweetest of them all? Peel away the shiny skin, see this rotting flesh within. Hey, so why does the mirror teleport me 2 meters behind when I read it? That's interesting. Oh! So I have to put the... God, I put the apple down as a bit, but I guess it makes sense. Oh, this is fun. Mirror puzzle? I love puzzles. Stop, I can rotate as well. That's a little upsetting, actually. Okay, well, let's grab this piece, because I'm pretty confident that that's there. Let's just take it piece by piece. Here we go, everyone. No, don't! I'm gonna get this first try, and I'm not even kidding. So... this, I believe, is... gonna go there. This would then make sense to go there. This is then a bit smaller, so I have a feeling it's gonna go there. And this goes there. Okay, I didn't like that. See, I'm smart. I'm good at 3D rotation puzzles in one very specific situation. Very specifically, just now. Okay, but why? Normal mirror? Kinda, except the it's a bell now. Why did I do this? Doing a 2D rotation puzzle, I'm good at 3D puzzles. Okay, I guess you've caught me there. I'm really bad at 3D puzzles. I'm pretty normally middle ground at 2D puzzles. And though this was a 2D puzzle, it was in a 3D game. So I was trying to pretend for a second that I'm better at puzzles. Is that even a bell? It's not even a bell. It's like a little statuette or something. Why did I do that? Oh, I think it unlocked the door next door. I think there's a chance that that's not a mirror, it's a door. Crazy suggestion, you guys. What if that was door, not mirror? Yeah, okay. I thought so. Cool. I love puzzles. In 2D. 2D puzzles. 2D puzzles only. I did that first try. I didn't even get confused. I think you should all respect me for what I just did. That was really hard. It wasn't that hard, actually. It was pretty easy, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That wasn't hard. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Shit. Oh my god, okay. I've immediately lost them. It's a little embarrassing. Oh, are they both there? Oh, yeah. Okay, there's just a shit ton. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, I'm really bad at aiming. I'm really bad at aiming. I feel like it looks like I'm not even trying. And that's the embarrassing thing. I'm trying so hard. That's what's embarrassing about it. I'm actually trying, like, with all of my heart. And there's even a bit of, like, auto aim. I'm just not good. Okay. That was fine. That was okay. And the way that it's got scarier in this building is neat. Okay, not allowed in there. God, it's getting a little scary out here, isn't it? Well, okay. I'll just pop back in here. This is fine. It's nice in here. Jesus. Okay. Team Cherry is legitimately evil. They really said, let's put two enemies in a room together. One is an enemy that literally everyone mistakes for a boss when they first fight it because of how difficult it is, and its strats to stay on the ground. And the other enemy is hardest flying enemy in the game and is super evasive and requires you to be off the ground. That is kind of evil. And that's not even a boss, that's just like two normal enemies. Yikes. What to do with you? Well, okay, I guess that's a thing we have. There's also a shit ton of the rest of this side that I haven't even explored. And I feel like by beelining immediately down to the right, I've made my life harder. Because now it's dark. I'm gonna test something silly. I have a really strong... Yeah, no, it does specifically want a light bulb. I don't know why I thought that would work, but okay. No. I tricked myself. I thought I'd be able to spell something funny. But I couldn't. Back on small screen. No! Curie, you've trapped me! I was happy and I was free. And you've confined me to the small mobile box. It's really upsetting. Yeah, you shrunk us and we'll never forgive you. We're all angry. Equally angry. We're all equal levels. We've all been to Mad at You Island and for an extended stay. I went to Mad at You Island and it felt like home. Yeah, let's go back down here. Where all of the worst noises in the world are happening. Let's do that. Oh, I see you. Oh my god! Okay, didn't see you though. Fair enough. Fair enough, you got me. And I see you. Okay, I don't. I'm actually making things up now. Oh, wait, I did see, and they went through the thing. They went under there. I get it. You can yell at me all you want. My pocket device, I'm so comfy. And that's allowed. You're allowed to be comfy. I would never deprive you of comfy for my own, you know, selfish wants. That seems unnecessarily cruel and unusual. Or perhaps cruel, but very usual. Like the boss that everyone assumes is a boss. Because the enemy essentially... Like the enemy that everyone assumes is a boss is because it has the same moveset, health and damage as Traitor Lord. Maybe I don't want to play Silksong. Maybe I want to play this game for as long as I physically can. Oh, let's just go through here and deal with whatever it throws at me. Who even cares anymore? Yeah, I see you. Yep. That's right. Turn to acid and die. And cry about it. Really, game? So why are we going crazy? There's something out in the balcony? What am I supposed to be scared of? I'm gonna eat your pillows. They will. Corvus can eat two things that you would not expect. One of them is pillows. The other one is migraines. Corvus can eat both of those things, whether you like it or not. Now that's the sad, cold reality. That's the sad, bleak, sad, sad truth. Let's head out this door and go to the right while we still can. It's true. It is. It actually is. It's actually so true. Silent Hill flower deliveries. Nice. Good to know that even in these trying times, people still want to buy flowers. Oh wait, crying? Did I actually find Laura? For some reason, like, I didn't think she'd be up here. Actually, that's not accurate. For some reason, I forgot that it was Laura that I was looking for. Oh. That O was like, accidental. I don't believe you. I think you're just funny. I just think you had good comedic timing with that O. Don't be shy. Oh yeah, I see you. No. Hitler's run. Don't think you can get me just because you got me every other time before now, and you will get me again. Are you falling asleep on your keyboard? It sort of seems like it, doesn't it? Now ain't that the truth? Corvus, are you EP right now? And left, okay. So bad at directions. Gonna go watch TWD now. Literally last time I streamed, you explained what TWD stands for and I've already forgotten. For a second, TWD in my head was The Walking Dead. Okay, for a second in my head it was the Magnus Archives, but it was the Wagnus the Archives somehow. Enjoy, have fun, Curie. Have the time of your life. Go crazy, go stupid about The Walking Dead, and I've always said that. And hey, if next time you see me, you say TWD and I immediately forget what it is again, please don't hold it against me. It's hard. It's hard to remember things. Okay? Do you believe me? Please believe me, it's really hard. Anyway, go have fun. Go have fun, you crazy kids. Go watch that dead walk. Certainly feels like what I'm doing in this video game as well. Ha ha ha. I just feel like I've missed something. This whole bit of corridor just feels like it doesn't make any sense that it's even here. Like, why is it here? Just to make me uncomfortable? Could be. That could be true. Let's go try room 204. I don't really want to, but I will. Can the thing that's making the controller go... Oh, it's you! It's you! Okay, I wasted a lot of ammo there, but like, I'm just really proud of myself for getting it. The winking dad? I'd rather he didn't. Oh, I'm also gonna go save while I'm like over here anyway. Boop. Cool. Cool. Great. Love everything about what just happened. It's just not a good sign when the save menu chucks. Oh god. It did not like that. It hated that. Okay. Let's give it a second. Let's let it cook. Monster in the style of Alphabet and Wicked. It's me. I've still not seen Wicked, but I do simply by like cultural osmosis know what you're talking about. And I agree. It's him. Yeah, let's go check out room 204. I think it's the only thing left. I'm also going to switch to shotgun shells for a bit because I have way more shotgun ammo for some reason. Yeah, let's go wander down this old hallway. God, it's so dark now that it feels like they turned off my light. And they didn't. It's just dark. Also, I missed it, but I saw your Corvus is currently whittling a little wooden cat. So one of your hands has a silly blade-proof glove. Well, I'm glad you have the blade-proof glove. That's cool. Better that than not, I've always said. Okay. Whittling a little wooden cat seems lovely. I bet that's adorable. I have a neighbor at the minute that got a kitten like a month ago. And the kitten sometimes sits in the window, so when I leave my house and I walk past their window, I get a look at their cat, and their cat's really cute. And it makes me really sad that I'm allergic to cats, because it would be really nice to have a cat, but nope, it would kill me. Bad news, everyone. Bad news for all the Mellow should get a cat heads. I am allergic. If I breathe in its fur, I will not be able to breathe for much longer. That's my rhyme. Okay, so I think I've done everything here. I'm gonna assume that the little thing that I got is to take to the other side. And I'm gonna go back? Wait, just checking, because I feel like... No, okay, I'm wrong. I just could have sworn that I unlocked like an outside door around here, but I don't think I did. Have you considered getting a gluten-free cat? I haven't considered that, but it sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I wasn't considering it, but now that you've mentioned it, I guess that's something I'll have to take into consideration. That could be a potential solution for my allergies. You know, in all seriousness, the solution would just be getting a hairless cat, but... And I feel bad saying this. I think hairless cats are kind of disgusting little creatures that I don't for the life of me respect. Unfortunately. Yeah, so... can't get one of those. Better I don't get an animal that I can't respect. Careful now! I'm sorry, are you a diehard Sphinx cat enjoy? Oh, wait. Yeah, I suppose I do have this. Yeah, but Bingus is different. What if I did get a cat and I specifically got a hairless cat and I did legitimately call it Bingus? What then? Oh, do we all think that would be funny? Do we all think that it would be funny if I, you know, didn't bring a creature into this world per se, but I brought a creature into my life specifically for a bit where I named the creature Bingus? Oh yeah, no, I've been here. I remember this. The game is really chugging today. And I don't know what it is, but it's like off-putting. It makes me really nervous to progress because it's like I really don't want to get stuck in a combat bit with this going on. I have friends who have some and they're wonderful. I guess maybe that's it, right? Like I've only ever interacted with really adorable fluffy little cats. So maybe if like I met a hairless cat, I'd like it. But it's like I don't even know how to interact with cats. I feel about cats the way I also kind of feel about like when people have children, where it's like I never learned to interact with that kind of creature. So it's always really like uncomfortable and obvious that I feel that way when I do. Like this neighbor's cat that I met and interacted with, like I referred to its like paws as feet because I'd forgotten. I forgot what the word like for like I thought there was a cat specific word for paws and all I could remember was paws, but I thought in my head that was for dogs. So I was like, I think I referred to this poor kitten. I was like something, oh, the cat's feet, which sounds insane. Like, don't refer to the cat's feet. People think you're stupid. And they should. They should think that. You are. Cat racist. Maybe if I met a Sphinx cat, I would like it. Maybe. I just can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee that, like, I wouldn't prove myself to be a cat racist. We all like to think that all cats are cute, but like, oh, fuck. Nope. Maybe they're not, though. Maybe all cats aren't necessarily actually cute. Maybe some cats are kind of gross looking. Would you like to see the room I'm stuck in? So I have a clip, spoilers for 2 enemies, and this one room I don't ever recommend you do. Yeah, go ahead. While I'm paused, send that to me on Discord and I'll have a little look. Because I'm curious. I've been trying really hard to avoid spoilers. Like, something like this I obviously don't mind. But I've been trying my absolute best. Like, I haven't even seen early gameplay of Silksong. I've watched a lot of, like, any of the footage that has existed. I know that I've seen that at some point. Like, I've watched Mossbag videos when we've had a new 3 seconds of footage. I'll have watched that back in the day, but I don't really remember any of it. So I am going into Silksong as blind as I think I can be, mostly. I 100% agree with you about babies and kids. I don't know how to talk to friends, family, and ones. Yeah, I don't, but that's the thing. At least you've got some exposure. I have not interacted with a child in a long time. Like, I'm the eldest of all of the youngest in my family, if that makes any sense. Like, my next the order in my family is me. I have a brother that's a couple years younger than me. A couple years younger than that, I have a cousin. About 3 years younger than that cousin are 2 more of my cousins. And about 2 years younger than those cousins is another cousin. So, which makes my youngest cousin about 10... No, God, not 10 years. My youngest cousin is like 16? There's not a lot of age gap, actually, the more I think about it. Yeah, my youngest cousin is like 16. So, like, I haven't had exposure to, like... I guess the youngest cousin is the closest I've had to interaction with a child, but, like, a 16-year-old obviously feels like a kid. Like, a 16-year-old feels like a little baby. But a 16-year-old can at least, like, verbally talk to you. You don't have to, like... It's not like talking to, like, a 4-year-old where it's like, what do you say? What do you do? I genuinely don't think I've seen a baby up close since I was about 14 and my cousins were babies. So I just don't know what people are supposed to do. You did The Room? Hell yeah. Let me look at this clip. I'm gonna mute it for my own knowledge. Oh, it does look so beautiful. This looks like a nightmare though. I see what you mean. Projectile enemy. Oh my god, the enemies dodge you? Oh my god. This looks insane. It's very beautiful, but that looks ridiculous. I don't want to do that. Hour and a half of time. Yeah, in fairness, now that I've seen the clip, it kind of looks like that looks like the same level of difficulty, if not harder, than like a final stage of the Colosseum of Fools in Hollow Knight. I'm barely trying and I've not seen anything. Yeah, I think, in fairness, I feel like Hollow Knight and Silksong, that kind of game, is kind of a hard game to spoil. Like, if you're not looking for it, like, what's someone gonna do? Spoil you by saying, oh, there's an area that looks like this later on. Okay. Whatever. Sure. I just feel like it's not the kind of game that could be spoiled the way that you could spoil... Like, if I was playing Resident Evil and someone was like, hey, by the way, this happens at the end. That's a bit of a spoiler, but I just feel like it's harder to do with that. Well, one of my 7 cousins have at least 1 child, and I'm scared of the interaction moments. Yeah, that's my nightmare cause. That's scary. This is why I like being the eldest of everyone in my family, because it's like, either I do a thing first, or it's just not going to happen for years. So, I don't have to worry. I'm not going to have to interact with a child for a long time, thank God. There's a massive jump scare seeing Hornet actually talk back to the NPCs too. Oh, I didn't know she talked, in fairness. I guess it makes sense because she can talk, so why wouldn't she? I'm kind of excited. The reward is just 205 of currency. Yeah. I think they're balancing early game currency, but I feel like the point you're at, Trash, is probably at least considered to be like mid-game, maybe? So I don't know if it counts as early game. Like, I don't think they're going to be balancing the currency of what you're doing. I completely lost track of where I was for a second. Have I been down there? Oh, I guess I haven't. And now I will. Because I've also heard that the currency, like, a lot of things can be really expensive and the currency can also be really easy to lose, so... Why would you be waiting by the door, Queen? Like, that's not a really good hiding spot. I opened the door and you're right there. I mean, fair enough. Maybe you weren't hiding. Maybe you were happy to see me and you didn't think that I'd kill you so violently. Okay. Scary suitcase of memories. That's nice. You always love to see that kind of thing. Seen some spoilers, but not for plot things. Yeah, I guess it helps as well because I don't use anything like Twitter. And I'm in the Hollow Knight Discord, but people are actually pretty quiet in there. No one really says anything. Well, okay, that's such a lie, but I'm just not looking. I don't really interact with it a lot. Like, I look at announcements, but that's pretty much it. Right, let's just get my bearings. What do I have a key for? Just 312. Oh, in fairness, I think the music box maybe doesn't... Oh, I think I've made a bit of an assumption here. So, this thing is probably actually for the music box. The light bulbs, I think, the light bulbs will probably just unlock another item for the music box. That makes more sense than the music box wanting light bulbs, but I guess I didn't really think too hard about that. You're still early game, you consider. God, that's scary that like 20 hours in would be early game. But I guess if you took a couple detours to do like a hard section, I guess probably some of that time is just like time spent doing harder stuff. But do you want to know why that's scary to consider in the context of me streaming? I think I'm at the 20-hour of gameplay mark with this game. So can you imagine? Can you imagine that applied to Silksong and me playing it? Oh, this is a little scary though. Oh, but this is actually a little scary actually. Oh, but I don't like this. No smoking? But I love to smoke. No, no, don't stop me from smoking. Damn, I guess I'm on the 3rd floor. I didn't expect to have any access to this area, but sure, I'll take it. Kind of feel like I should save before I go in the conference room, and in fact, I'm going to. I'm not even gonna get any closer to that room before I save at least one more time. This way. Currency feels so tight in this game, I'll be real. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. Because I don't really remember currency feeling tight in Hollow Knight. I feel like there were a couple points where you could... Like, the only time I'd say currency felt like a thing to consider in Hollow Knight was with the Lumafly lantern. But I also feel like the thing with the lantern is you could grind for currency. You could grind for Geo and get access to the Lumafly lantern a little earlier than the game expects you to. And if you do that, you've got access to the lantern, you've got access to a whole new area, but it doesn't really change the game that much. Hold on, you guys. I think the hotel got scarier. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I just didn't notice, but I could have sworn it wasn't this decrepit looking earlier. That's a little worrying. You have the equivalent of Gathering Swarm on at all times. See, that's one thing I have heard. So I've heard that the options are you either have the charm that is the equivalent of Gathering Swarm, or you have the charm that is the equivalent of the compass. So it actually 100% checks out, Trash, that you have just been using the one that's the equivalent of Swarm. Because, like, why would you use compass? You just wouldn't need to. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I can hear her? Why? I don't like the way the game be popping off right now. Yucky. Okay. I'm finishing my point. I feel like in Hollow Knight you don't really struggle for currency. There are points where you could grind for currency to get to do something a little earlier. But equally, if you just explore other areas, passively pick up income, you can then use the big money things. I can say nothing because spoilers, but this is so bad for me. Oh no. I feel like you've stumbled into a scary area. Obviously scary meaning something very different from what you're doing right now versus me. Trash pad to crash out. Freaking crash. That's a fun name. Oh, yep. Yep, I should have known. Should have known. Can't believe I didn't see you, actually. Should have known that room that has little things for me to pick up wouldn't just exist for no reason. Bolt cutter's great. So fun. It's more complicated than that because the charm equivalent system has a lot more depth. See, that's interesting. So I liked the charm system in Hollow Knight. I didn't have any qualms. What time is it? It's like 10? Okay. I don't want to be scared anymore, you guys. I want to be happy again. So this one feels really ambitious with its mechanics. Interesting. I can't wait to see what all of these things mean. That's the elevator. Oh, I guess I have the bolt cutters for that now. Scary. Oh, I guess that's not really helpful against those guys. Oh. Really upsetting that they got me. More than anything, the visual effect of the acid always really trips me out. I do have the map so far memorized, yep. I knew it. I don't have that kind of ability. I'm not a very capable of memorizing the map kind of person. We know this though. We are currently watching me play this game. Oh! Hold on. Let it cook. Let it cook. Give it a second, you guys. Give it a second. Let it cook. Okay. But that's okay. I don't mind. Like... So, I feel like when I stream this game, like, the fact that I've been live for 2 hours is kind of a lot for me playing this game. And I am probably going to end the stream soon. I'm just kind of hoping that when I play Silksong, because there won't be so much, as you say, psychological horror, it should be easier for me to do longer streams. I used to stream for 3 hours, you guys. I used to stream a total of 9 hours a week on average, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Nowadays I stream like 3.5 hours. So yeah, I'm just hoping the game is not stopping. It is just chugging. It's concerning. Kind of just embracing it. You don't mind that we're not getting many frames, right? You don't mind, right, you guys? outdoors. That's kind of nice. I like it out here. Okay. Sure thing. In Hollow Knight, only ever grinded for Unbreakable Charms. Oh, yeah, those as well, I guess. But then I also feel like, even once I got them Unbreakable, I can't really remember how much I used them. Oh, I see where I am. Wings fluttering. Wind blowing. Okay. Somebody who's a big fan of birds in here, huh? Somebody really likes UK chain bakery birds. Interesting. I can't believe Bella's gone outside. I know, fresh air, you guys. Can you believe it? I don't trust that. I'm sorry. I just feel like if I go onto there, I'm gonna fall into the restaurant. But you know what? Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's what I want. Okay, let's explore out here before I potentially stand on some very fragile glass. I hate that it's doing this. Not going with the Silksong train, I see. Oh, Gabby, don't you worry. Give me time. Let me cook, and I swear I will. I 100% will. I keep talking about Silksong. Like, I feel like I'm talking about Silksong on stream constantly. But basically, once I finish this game, I will move on to Silksong. Fine. Why is it so laggy in here? Why is this room killing my frames? Seriously, why? It's really scary. You had to join the trade. You finished Hollow Knight in like 4 days to catch up. Oh, that's huge, Gabby. That's actually a big achievement, 'cause that's a big game to like wrap up that quickly. Oh, God, fine, fine. I'll break this. I'm not happy about it. Yeah, okay. Wait, I'm not letting it in. I'll let it in. Get in! Get in! Get in here! I swear to God, come in! Oh my God! Let me in! I just want to kill you! This is actually so rude. I feel like this is the first time in the game where, like, it's like even spitting acid through the door. Get out here then. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I think I'm in. Nice. Well, that wasn't worth it. Yeah, I respect that. I will play Silksong once I finish this game. And I would say, based on my current assessment, I am like 3 streams away from finishing this game. I'm so close, Gabby. I swear, I'm so close. Saying that, I'm gonna unlock this door, poke my head out so that the game knows that I've opened it, and then I'm just gonna backtrack to that bit of roof. And then I'm gonna do that, and then if it takes me back downstairs the way I think it will, I'm gonna end the stream there. You were giga filtered by the big map of Hollow Knight for a long time. Oh, I can't even... Wait. I'm so smart. I'm actually so smart. I'm not, because I thought I had to go stand on it and then I would fall through the ground. But, you know. I'm proud of myself for not just immediately assuming that I can't interact with that. 5 more minutes? Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. You've got me there. So what, 8 minutes past now, I'll go for another 5. Sure thing. Yeah, Trash is playing Silksong and having fun. And I think I will have fun when I get there. I've heard reports that it's difficult, which is admittedly a little nerve-wracking, but I still think I'm going to enjoy it. It just might be that I enjoy it with a little extra coping and seething. I just feel like it's getting spookier out here. But I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into things about this game. Okay. Let's go... Where did that book fall? That book probably fell onto the floor of the restaurant. Oh, in fact, there's even a little exclamation mark on the map. Let's just go take a look-see. I also want to test, because I think... In theory, she goes there? Or she goes there, it's kind of hard to tell. Well, she goes on one of those. At least. You're preparing to be my Silksong guide. I will need it, so I am very grateful. Oh yeah, I guess it fell right there. Oh! That's something. A can opener. Not exactly what I expected to get, but still. A treat. A treat for me. Okay, save the game. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the level of like help I was getting for Hollow Knight is the level I'm kind of like loosely aiming for with Silksong. Where it's not like I'm having my hand held throughout the entire game. And in fact, there was a point where there was like a shortcut that Trash knew about and didn't tell me about specifically, so I had to go explore Deep Nest. And that's very valid. Can opener, bolt cutter, room 312. So I don't think there's anything downstairs for me to interact with. I think the next thing is the conference room. Oh, go on. Let's go look at the conference room. Go on. I'll take a look. I think I just saved. Yeah. I might have forgotten if I saved, but I think I did. Can't remember if I went down here. No, I super did. Okay. Yay, conferences. Let's go in the conference room. It's really big. Big rooms are really off-putting in this game. God, you're telling me you can't just open that, let a little bit more light into here? Yeah, well that's scary. Okay. 5 more minutes? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. I'll spend 5 more minutes here. Note to staff, since it's taking you this long to get to the conference room... It's like they knew! It's like they knew that I just put this off. You might as well drop by room 107. I'm leaving you the key when the guest made a mess. Okay. I'll take it. It's like they knew. Oh. You're telling me you can't just open that or like smash the glass? That's just glass, my guy. Okay, well, whatever. I guess he can't smash glass. 5 more minutes. That'll take us to like 18 past, like 20 past-ish. So I'll see how much progress I can make in that time. Step 1, whatever this thing is, I guess. Wait, it's nothing. They lit up the middle of the room for no perceivable reason? It's just the fireplace. There was a notice about the fireplace. Clean up the fireplace in the conference room, and then, since it's taking you long to get to the conference room, you might as well drop by room 107. Okay. I'm assuming then that means my next step is room 107. So, we'll just go back downstairs to 107, okay. Well, now I feel particularly stupid for putting this room off the way I have. Because now I'm just going straight back downstairs. Which is where I just was, but okay. That's fine. This boss is awful, I remember why I left. Yeah, I'm scared of Silksong. I'm really excited, I'm just also hoping... Oh, I wish the early game was more gentle. I wish the early game, like, held my hand and told me that it cared. Because as it is, I feel like the early game of Silksong is gonna punch me in the face and tell me that it hates me. I'm not super excited about that. So I'm going down this corridor, and then I'm basically just running to the end. Have I been in here? Oh, yeah, I totally have. I remember now. Trash has the power to theoretically keep adding 5 minutes. No, because it's limited to, I think, either 2 or 3 per stream. Oh god, okay. This is fine. This is so fine. God, frame per sometimes, huh? Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that's probably dead. No, I can't handle this. I'm pausing the game briefly. I promise, I'm not trying to run through my 5 minutes time. I just couldn't cope. No, because yes, I've added a bit reward. Not a bit reward, a marshmallow point reward. Yeah, I see you! I see you! I see you, I know you're there. Just because I can't physically fight you. It's not my fault the game hates me. Okay. We're fine. We were cooking and now we're okay. Oh, it's nice in here actually. Yeah, sorry, I feel like I keep getting like a quarter of the way through that point. I made a marshmallow point reward to make me play Silent Hill 2 for 5 more minutes. Except you have to wait 5 minutes between redeeming it for obvious reasons. And I think you can only redeem it twice per stream. There's a chance that it's limited actually to twice per person per stream. But I think it's twice total per stream. And also, I'm just gonna very nicely and kindly ask you all that even if you can redeem it again, please don't. Because I don't feel 100% well. And I could do with wrapping up soon. While you're at it, sweep up the leaves, then get back to the fireplace. Now they're just teasing me. The game knows what it's doing. And what it's doing is being exceptionally rude. Oh, I see you. Yeah, I see her. Okay. Oh, we're in this bit of the garden. Okay. It's really weird to see these, like, outside in the light of day. Don't worry, it's just a silly bit. No, I trust you. I trust you. I just thought I'd also mention. Just in case. Oh my god, okay. Because it would be silly. Like, hypothetically, it would be silly to just keep saying 5 more minutes. And the thing is, now I'm doing this, I probably am gonna play for another 5 minutes just to, like, wrap up this area. But yeah. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Why does this one have so much health? I mean, okay. Based, but still. You're keeping me sane while I throw yourself at these hard bosses I should be doing later. I'm glad. You can have, like, a couple more minutes of sanity then. Enjoy. Enjoy it while it lasts. Okay. Let's just go hit this one again. Yeah. I should have known. Okay, well either they're in a bit of area that I can't interact with or they're dead. Really could go either way. Okay, I remember this. The game is fine outside this one area I'm doing. Okay. So it is just that you found like a challenge area and you are finding it fun, so you're just sticking at it. That's valid. Okay, nice. That actually just killed it in one. I will take it. Oh, I see you. Took me a second, but I see you now. Okay. Blue Green spent mine the past 2 nights, and honestly, the company makes it more bearable. Yeah, I get that. I feel like when you're doing something really frustrating, sometimes you just need something else to take your mind off it a little. It's not exactly the same, but I will admit, like, I don't think I'd be able to play this game if I wasn't streaming, because, like, I just feel like I need you guys. I need you all here to, like, keep me sane. Okay, there's like more bits of this that I could explore, but I'm just gonna choose not to. Oh, unless, do I have to? Maybe I will. Oh, wait, no, I think I'm wrong. I think this is all of it. Okay. Cool. Nice. You love to see it. In that case, next time I get to a save spot, we're calling it there. But I've made some really good progress, I think. Just gonna let the game chug a little, because it's coping a bit right now. Because then what am I doing? Taking a left and then just running down the corridor. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, I see the game going crazy. I'm not interacting. I mean, I'll interact with you, I guess. So I feel like I don't have a choice. Cool. Okay. I will save, and then we're calling it there. But I think we made some really good progress. God, there's something really motivating about wanting to play Silksong. Even aside from, like, streaming this game. So if you think about the progress we made today, we did all of this downstairs area. We've even done room 107 now. Literally the only thing is the music box, which is the puzzle. We've now done the garden, I think. There's obviously that one gate. But yeah, I guess we'll figure that out. There's the bar downstairs. We've done most of the left portion of this. And again, almost everything excluding a couple puzzles on the second floor. So, like, from what I can tell, the next step is, okay, I'm just gonna, like, talk myself through this. So as far as I can tell, the next step is we have the fireplace key. So we'll go back to the third floor, do the fireplace, get the music box piece. That's 2 of the 3 music box pieces done then. We also have the bolt cutters, which I think we can use to get into that very, very central hallway on the 3rd floor. I imagine then we'll try a couple of those doors. Something won't work. I don't really know, to be honest, from there. Because then we have the can opener. But whatever. No need to speculate. I will be streaming again this Thursday. So I guess on Thursday we'll make some more progress. And honestly, I think this Thursday I will finish this hotel. There is, in theory, I've been led to believe another section after the hotel, but then I think that's it. Do you ever have, like, weird flashes of moments from past dreams in your mind? You had one, you were like, huh? If you mean, like, deja vu, where, like, sometimes I have, like, a feeling of, like, oh, I've dreamt what's happening right now. And then whatever happens next feels even more like what I've dreamt. Like, it feels like it validates it. Like, even though I'm sure, if I had the feeling of, oh, I remember what's happening right now, I've dreamt it, if you then paused time and told me to tell you what happens next, I wouldn't be able to. It's not like I'm actually... But whatever happens next just even has even more that feeling of, like, familiarity. You straight up me moments remembering past dreams like you're remembering a scene of a film. In that case, no. But also I don't have a lot of dreams. So I think that's more of a me thing. When I have dreams, they're very simple. They're very logistic. They're very like, I went to the shops. I came back from the shops, you know. I don't really have very vivid or interesting dreams. So even if I did have a moment where I remembered a dream, like a scene from a film, that would be like functionally equivalent to remembering when I went to the shops. I hope they're fun dreams at least. I hope they're like vivid, remembering silly, goofy dreams. Okay, I am gonna end the stream because I really need to rest my throat and also my eyes. But thank you all for hanging out today. I had a lot of fun with this game today. I feel like I made really good progress. I feel like doing this area after Labyrinth, I'm not going to say it's hard to take it seriously because I do like it, and I feel very comforted by the return to form. I'm still obviously finding it scary. I mean, I've got the game muted. This area has some really fucking dreadful audio design, like really spooky. But like, it's kind of not as unbearable to get through as other areas have been. So yeah, hopefully I'll be back again on Thursday. I'll announce in my Discord as always when I'm going live, because I'll be completely honest, like I say, I've not been feeling great today. And while streaming today, I feel like I've just felt increasingly worse. So there's a very real chance that I'm ill in the next couple of the days, and then I might not stream on Thursday. But I'll announce as always, either way. Also, very fun, one last thing before I end the stream. So it's occurred to me that we're in the downstairs save spot again. So James staring at that red square while I talk, it's happening again. Can you imagine the same person that popped in at stream start 20 minutes in, 50 minutes in, they come back now, they're like, they gave up with me. They were watching Kai Cenat. And they come back after 2.5 hours just to give me one more try, one final shot. And it's just, it's over. It's over. They hate me now. It's the start of the stream. It's happening again. But okay, I'm just gonna end the stream because I feel like I need to lie down. Thank you all for hanging out. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Have a lovely rest of your week. And until next time.